What's up, everybody, and welcome to Wildcard Sports. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the MLB Champion Blueprint, what it takes to win the World Series this year. You got to hit all these categories. I know it's confusing at first, but we'll go over it category by category. First, I'm going to show you the blueprint. Then I'm going to show you my Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3 teams that have the best chance to win the World Series. And then I'm going to show you the World Series odds right now in Vegas. And if you wanted to place a futures bet, a prediction with your friends, this blueprint will definitely help you make that decision when predicting the MLB World Series champ. So you got to hit all these categories to have the best chance to win the World Series. There's 7 different categories here that you got to hit to win the World Series. Sure, you could hit 6 of 7 and still have a good chance, but you got to have a win percentage over 543, top 10 in WAR, top 11 in RBIs, top 10 run differential, top 17 in BA, BIP. There's a key at the bottom there to help you guys. Top 15 in DEF, defensive rating, and then with top 15 in DRS, defensive runs saved. So you could screenshot this right now, pause the video, look at it, see if your team is in any of these categories. I'm not going to go over every single team, but if you glance at it right away, look who's hitting all the categories. The Dodgers and the Yankees. No surprise there. So let's go look at my tiers in the MLB. And the teams that are in these tiers are only in playoff contention right now. So if you don't see your team in any of the tiers, that means your team is not really in playoff contention or very close to playoff contention. So let's just look at it really quick here. Here we go. So here are my Tier 1 teams, and this is based off the blueprint. This is not based on my opinion. These are based off the stats. So we got the Yankees, the Detroit Tigers, the Chicago Cubs, and the Dodgers in there, Tier 1. We are not surprised one bit by the Dodgers and the Yankees being in there. Detroit's having a great start to the season, not surprised. And then Cubs are barely hanging on to that Tier 1 spot, so they're doing well. People are going to be shocked to look at Tier 3. They're going to be like, what? The Phillies are in there, the Mariners, even the Red Sox. But even the A's are in playoff contention. They're a Tier 3 team. We all know they don't have a shot at winning it. But when you look at the Tier 3 teams, they most likely do not have a shot at winning it. Maybe the Phillies. We look at Tier 2. We got the Padres, Royals, Giants, and Mets. A lot of people are like, what? You have the Royals in Tier 2? But, Royals are hitting all the stats. Or not all the categories, but they're hitting a good amount. More than the Tier 3 teams. And then our dark horse to possibly win it all. They are hitting 7 of 7 categories, surprisingly, is the St. Louis Cardinals. Hitting 7 and 7. So technically, they would be a Tier 1 team if you go off the blueprint. But I didn't want to put them straight in Tier 1. I want to tell you guys that's my dark horse right now because Cardinals aren't really in playoff contention as of now. They are like right on the edge of a wild card spot. So yes, technically they are, but I'm going to put the Cardinals as my dark horse. Let me know in the comments who your dark horse is because it's going to be, the definition of a dark horse technically is like a team that you least expect to win it all or have a chance of winning it all. And that's going to be the Cardinals in my opinion because they are hitting all those categories. All right, let's look at the World Series odds according to Vegas. This is on FanDuel. Of course, they got the Dodgers up there in first, but then you got the Yankees plus 750. I love the odds there. Chance to make some money. I was showing you look at this bet slip right here in the corner. You could barely see it though. If you put $5 on the Cardinals right now, it's plus 11,000. If you put $5 for the Cardinals to win it all, you could make $550. I'm not saying you should put $5 on it, but hey, it's only $5. I might just do it, but the Cardinals still have to make the playoffs, obviously. So don't waste your money there, but it's something to keep an eye on. And Vegas doesn't think Cardinals are going to win it. So, you got your top teams. Like I said, the Tier 1 teams, Dodgers, Yankees. But we got the Cubs plus 1,700 right there. We got the Tigers plus 1,500. So, if you want to put it if you put like $10 on that, on the Cubs, you'd make 170. If you put $10 on the Tigers, you'd make 150. But I am not suggesting you put money on futures as of now, but if you want to build your futures portfolio, maybe start putting some in there, but that's just up to you. I might be doing this as the season goes on, but feel free to let me know in the comments. Ask any questions you have on the blueprint. I'm going to go back to it really, really quick here. If you want to screenshot it, pause it, look at it. And if you have any comments, questions, let me know in the comments. Who's your guys' dark horse? Who do you think will win the World Series at this point? I know we're really early in the season, but these are my tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 teams. Let me know if you agree. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're new. We're doing this every 2 weeks for the MLB Blueprint, and I've been updating you guys on the NHL and NBA Blueprint as the playoffs go on. So appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.